What's up, y'all? This is your girl Flavor coming to you with a video vlog of the night. A few things I like to vlog about. A commentary video, basically getting into some stuff that I'm keeping an eye on in the news. I know a lot of people have talked about it, has brought it up, and has seen it on the news about the guy that's in Los Angeles, the former police officer, Chris Donner, or whatever his name is. We all know the situation of what has happened today, as far as I'm seeing on the news about the cabin being on fire. He killed an officer, he injured another officer, etc., etc. This is my own opinion about the situation. The black guy versus the LAPD, who used to be an LAPD and a former military guy, the Navy. Honestly, I don't know much about police tactics or anything like that, but him being a former police officer for the LAPD and a trained veteran of the United States Navy, he is really pissed off right now. He is going into a Rambo type of rampage mode, people. He is angry, he is upset, and I don't condone violence, but on another aspect, what he was trying to fight for or fight about and killing someone is not going to resolve any issues, just making issues worse. But I don't blame him in some form. I know these police places and stuff like that, like the LAPD, hell, Mississippi, any places that I know that works for the law enforcement is corrupt. You got a lot of corrupt police out there. Sorry, but it's true. And a lot of people know that. A lot of people can see that. and honestly, my prayers go out to the ones that are lost in the situation. But we all know this man wants to, how would I say this? He wants to give his point across. He wants to get his point across. You know, you do me wrong, I'll do you wrong. And from my understanding in the media, and said that he got fired for reporting another officer, his partner or whatever, beating up a civilian. And then basically fired him for telling there was police brutality in the matter. And it just went, y'all excuse me for a second. Sorry, my TV's going haywire. But what I'm saying, in general, this man just went off the deep end and killed some people and on the run. They told him to turn himself in. They're lying and saying, I'm saying, this is all my own opinions. They're lying, saying if he turns himself in, they'll give him an opportunity to listen to him, etc., etc. But I honestly think, no, they're not going to do that. They're going to kill this man. Whatever chance they get, they're going to put a bullet in him. And that's just my opinion alone. And I hate to say it, it's someone else's child that's going to be taken down. Another brother, another African American who was a former police officer. I honestly think that the LAPD is and has been, not just in Mississippi, California, Mississippi, everywhere else. There has been a lot of racism going on with any department of law enforcement. And whether it be from black, white, Hispanic, whatever, they have that issue. And I was looking at my the white department, my buddy advice show. He's talking about the same thing I'm talking about. You know, we all just getting our points across. And my opinion is that this man is not gonna walk out of this alive. He's not. He's not gonna get out of this alive because they are really after him. And I'm sorry to say this, but this brother been killed. Is it so far 2 people? 2 or 3 people, and injured 1. And now it's really, and then they got him running around mountains and shit, burning trucks, fire trucks, and it's just a whole bunch, fire, woods, all this stuff that's involved in this situation. Now, I'm going to go into commentary. Our young lady, Miss Hadid, she passed away in Chicago last week. They captured the people that killed her, the 2 black guys. I'm not sure if this is all true, but I read an article that the guys that killed her, shot and killed her, they were caught. 2 young African American men who murdered her, and I haven't read so far what they're going to do and what their charges are, but I will get back to you on that. Just take that and shut the door. Thank you. I will get back to you on that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, another thing I was reading on in the news was the schools are really crazy. A young lady got suspended. She was 15 years old, got suspended from school because of her hair color. She didn't have red hair. She didn't have blue hair. She didn't have pink hair. She dyed her hair auburn brown color, and they suspended her and said if she didn't change her hair color, she could come back to school. Another situation I read, and also I think it's Canton, Ohio. I'm not sure if it's Canton, Ohio or whatever, but another young man who was growing his hair. He's been growing his hair for a charity, Locks of Love. You guys are familiar with Locks of Love, young ladies who have cancer or maybe for alopecia, for hair loss, and he's growing his hair out for charity to donate his hair to Locks of Love. They suspended him because he had long hair, and yes, it's in the policy that no kid or boy should have a certain amount of length of hair. I honestly think the schools shouldn't be focusing on a damn hair color or the length of hair. The main sources they need to be teaching kids about is safety, educating them on how to learn history, all the stuff that they need to know in schools. Judging somebody from their hair color to how long their hair is just completely outrageous. It's just completely stupid. Now, I can see if you had a cut shirt, like a halter top shirt, a hoochie pair of pants, or whatever it is, then there's somewhere, that's where you draw the line. But when you come in there, for instance, you had purple, yellow, green, what difference does it make? You want to be different, and just if you're doing your work and you're not getting in any trouble, and you're getting this kid had a high grade point average, honestly he did, but it said he could come back to school until he cut his hair. So he said he took the suspension and everything. With grade point average, he had to get 3 point something grade average or whatever they mentioned. I will link the link below so you can go check the video out on Yahoo. But it's just sad how the schools worry about stupid stuff when they got focused on bullying. Kids with worrying about passing out condoms and shit in school. Yeah, it's safe to say that they did that when I was going to school.
This is what the inside of your brain looks like.
But what they need to focus on is children's learning, making sure they get the education they need. Stop focusing on what color hair they have and how long it is. It's not like they're coming in there committing a crime or hurting anybody. They're doing work, they're getting their education done. When the school is over, they're going home. If they're in any activity, like if they're going to a football game, they said something about that a kid was suspended or couldn't come to a game because his hair was the color of the team that he was cheering for. They said he wasn't allowed to come to the game. I know a young man a while ago couldn't go to the dance, couldn't escort a young lady to the dance because he had dreadlocks.
When Joey and Uncle Jesse left
since when that dude or that kid is groomed, dressed nice in a suit, it shouldn't make a difference how his hairstyle. Not every person wants to have short hair. Not every person wants to have blonde hair. Not every person wants to have red hair. It's just who is a person of who they are. They are their own person. And I thought God is the one to judge you. He is the one to judge you, not nobody else. Now, as I stated before, you can come to school as long as you're well dressed, well mannered, and respectful to your teachers and peers or whatever, and not causing any ruckus or any harm to anybody. What is Auburn hair going to do? Is it going to stop you from doing your math? Is it going to stop you from doing your homework assignments? No, that shouldn't have shit to do with her education. Her education is to come there, be there, learn, and go home. They're not your parents. Only thing you're responsible to do is giving them the education they deserve and they need. Schools are becoming, I can understand the safety of schools, but the color of your hair should have shit to do with the kids' safety and the education that you choose to give them. That's why a lot of kids today are being homeschooled by their parents because of the school systems. The school systems is not right. And I honestly do. I send my children to public schools, but at times I want to take them out and homeschool them myself because of all the shit that's going on in the school systems and the unfair taxes that they do to children. Now they tell you in the note they send you home about corporal punishment. I check no. That's my job as a mother to discipline my child. You can discipline by suspending them, calling the mom, and letting the mom and dad know what's going on. I'm not saying every child, mother, or parent should do this. This is just me. Now they tell you shouldn't spank your children, but that's what you're doing in the school. You're spanking that child with parents' permission to do it. Back in the days when your ass went to get in trouble with your parents next door, your neighbor next door had nowadays you can't do that. But back then when you were growing up as a kid, your mama gave permission to the neighbor if you got out of control to spank your ass. But nowadays you can't do that. But I told them I'm their mama. If something goes down, I will spank them. You are not going to touch my child. Because they did have an issue with getting spanked by a principal and there was a bunch of crap behind it. But on another topic, I just wanted to come through really quick, vlog about what's going on. Before I continue, I also was hearing about and looked at another video about the Chicago's 911 announcement about 911 calls that they're cutting back on certain calls to 911. I did see a video about that. Vice showed us about that, and I think it was either him or Lil BTI. It's either one of them two, and I'll try to get more information about that. I just think it's ridiculous. This world is coming to an end in my own perspective. I mean, it ain't coming to an end. We're going to hell. This world is going straight to hell. And we're living in hell right now. We're living in the end of days, and people are not seeing it, you know. We recently just had a tornado come through Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Stuff going on, guys. There's so much stuff to even look. I don't even have the right words for everything right now. To come through and just rant a little bit because things that I'm seeing in the news is just not making any damn sense. Especially with this going on in Los Angeles, California. I got some relatives in California somewhere. I pray that they're in, good God's hands and that this man comes to terms, you can't kill everybody. They're already all going to automatically put you on death penalty. They got death penalty in California, I think they do. But they're already going to put you in electrocuted, brother. They're going to do it. If not, you're going to be electrocuted when you get out, whatever they find you. Because they ready to shoot you. They ready to shoot you. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not condoning what he did. But this brother had a right to be upset for what happened in his job situation. That's just my opinion. My own opinion. But tell me what you think about the guy in Los Angeles, Chris Dominer, and what you think about his situation, what, your opinion alone. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye, y'all.